Hi, gang. We are so proud of you. Welcome to San Diego State University's 2012 commencement ceremonies for the College of Health and Human Services. I'm Marilyn Newhoff, and I have the great pleasure of serving as your dean. May I please ask you to rise now and stay standing for the Army ROTC Color Guard as they present the colors. Remain standing for the singing of our national anthem that will be led by Tom Vendafredo of the School of Theater, Television, and Film.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
If any of you are still standing and I cannot see you, please be seated. I am absolutely thrilled to greet all of you who comprise the class of 2012. Isn't this just the greatest and most exciting of days? On behalf of the college, I also bring you greetings to your families, your friends, and guests, as well as to the faculty and administrators who join us. I now present to you the Provost of San Diego State University, Dr. Marlin.
Thank you, Dean Newhoff. I'm delighted to introduce the President's Party. As each person is introduced, I ask that they stand and remain standing, and that applause be withheld until all have been introduced. Ms. Vicki Shepard, our commencement speaker and recipient of the 2012 Monty Distinguished Alumni Award for the College of Health and Human Services. Dr. Karen Emery, Honorary Grand Marshal and recipient of the 2011 Monty Outstanding Faculty Award for the College of Health and Human Service. Mr. Tom Vendafredo, Master of Fine Arts, Musical Theater. Dr. James Kitchen, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Stephen Welter, Vice President for Research and Dean of the Graduate Division. Dr. William Snavely, Chair of the University Senate. Please join me in welcoming them. You may be seated. And now it is my honor and privilege to introduce the President of San Diego State University, Dr. Elliot Hirschman.
Good afternoon and welcome. It's my great pleasure to join our entire community in congratulating our graduates. I also wish to acknowledge the effort and support of many family members and friends who helped make today possible. Congratulations also go to our faculty and staff members who provided dedicated support to our graduates. Today is a special milestone. Reaching this milestone has required substantial personal sacrifice, and in this process, you've grown personally, professionally, and intellectually. For all of these reasons, we pay tribute to you today. In academic tradition, graduation is referred to as commencement. Thus, today is a beginning as well as an ending. Today you join the proud tradition of San Diego State University alumni. This tradition is first and foremost a tradition of leadership and service. Our alumni serve our region and our nation by creating and building businesses, teaching the next generation, making scientific and creative contributions, advancing professions, and serving the government and their communities. In all of these fields, our alumni are innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders. Now as our society faces important challenges, it's your turn to lead and serve. We're certain that the hard work, intelligence, and perseverance that has helped you succeed here will ensure your future success. Congratulations, graduates.
And now I'm really happy to introduce to you one of the great leaders of all of the United States, and that is Vicki Shepard. And what is so great about Vicki, besides the fact that she was our Monty recipient this year for Distinguished Alumni, is that she graduated from San Diego State University. And not only San Diego State, she graduated from our college. And not only our college, but she got both her BSW and her MSW from San Diego State. I loved when she told me that she got teary-eyed when she came on campus today, because it has changed so much and yet it has remained the same. Vicki currently serves as the Senior Vice President of Government Relations at Healthways in Nashville, Tennessee. And I want to tell you a couple of things about Vicki that will probably mean more to those of you seated above than to those of you that are in the audience. One is that Vicki works both sides of the aisles, and that means Democrats and Republicans. She served in Pete Wilson's cabinet when he was the governor of the state of California. She was in Donna Shalala's cabinet of Health and Human Services when she was serving under President Clinton. And for those of you that are here, I want to tell you that she was present when the President Clinton hugged Monica Lewinsky. Vicki is a natural and wonderful leader, and I could go on and on and on about her kudos, and I won't bore you with those now because they are so many. Let me just introduce to you Mrs. Vicki Shepard.
Thank you very, very much, and thank you, Marilyn, for what I consider to be a very personal and warm introduction. I really did get teary-eyed when I came onto the campus. It is just so thrilling to be here again and to join you in what I think is an absolutely incredible day. When Dean Neuhoff asked me to join you, I really was thrilled. I also realized that I have never really spoken at a commencement event before. So being a really good SDSU graduate, I decided I needed to do some research. I learned that most frequent topics that are discussed at commencement include speeches on passion, purpose, leadership, risk-taking, and having fun in your life and in your career. All themes that I truly embrace and I actually considered. I also learned two important other lessons. Number one, speak from your heart, and number two, be brief. So Marilyn did give me 5 minutes, so I promised to be brief on my remarks. So the word that really emerged from my heart and that means a lot to me is the theme I have around courage. When I told a good friend the theme that I had selected, he said, "Gee, that's an old-fashioned value. I haven't heard it in a while." And I told him that I was drawn to it because after 40 years in government, the private sector, and in the world of politics, I have found that courage is a major character differentiator. It is a value that I learned to cherish. It is a value that helped me actually survive. We make over 35,000 decisions a day. Yes, 35,000. Some are small, like whether you want a salad or fries. Some are big, like do you want to move away from your family and friends to take a job because you love it? Just ask my husband when I moved in from Monterey to Washington, D.C. in August. Sometimes the choices deal with moral and societal issues, such as taking a stand on same-sex marriage, reporting fraud, or standing beside a friend, even when others do not. But how often do we think about those decisions, and for the truly big and critical ones, do we really stop and think about the consequences of our choices? In other words, do we have the courage to make the right choice? According to Wikipedia, courage is the ability to confront fear, pain, danger, uncertainty, or intimidation. Courage is also bravery, fortitude, and boldness. We live in a time of hyper partisan politics, filled with fear and anger. People do not trust their elected representatives and leaders. They question their judgment, integrity, and ethics. Courage means taking a position, regardless of the consequences. I've always loved a quote from Winston Churchill that says, "Courage is acting in spite of fear. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen." A few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to listen to the stories of other Monty honorees. What struck me was even with the diversity of awardees, they all shared a common theme. They went beyond their traditional degrees and disciplines. They all wanted to make a difference in the world, to follow their passion, and to step up to solve complex problems or to create innovative solutions. They wanted to be change agents. They wanted to be leaders. I was so impressed with the courage that I saw in my fellow awardees. They all had the courage to take the paths less traveled by others, to provide leadership in new and non-traditional career areas, to be risk takers, to honor integrity and to value human life, and to be proud SDSU alumni and Aztecs. I was so proud to share the award with them and very proud to share their successes and represent them here today. One of my favorite characters in The Wizard of Oz is the lion. Some lions are supposed to be, as you know, the lions are supposed to be the king of beasts. The cowardly lion believes that his fear makes him inadequate. He does not understand that courage means acting in the face of fear, which he does frequently. I am confident that down the road, one of you will be standing here as a Monty awardee because you had the courage to follow your convictions, to follow your heart, and to make a difference in the world. Congratulations, and thank you for the opportunity of sharing this very special day with you.
Our very own Vicki Shepard. Thank you so much, Vicki. I would like to introduce to you now the president and chair, I should say, the chair of our University Senate, Dr. William Snavely.
As this day marks for many of you the end of your formal education, it also marks the end of the formal careers of some of your professors. Although they may have relinquished their classrooms, they will continue their careers as scholars and valued associates of this university. The faculty, through the Senate, customarily honors its retiring colleagues with the title of Professor Emeritus. And although there are 4 faculty who are retiring and will be awarded the Professor Emeritus in the College of Health and Human Services, only one has been able to join us today. Will Dr. Roger Simmons, with 35 years of service, please stand. On behalf of your students, whom you have just heard from, and your colleagues, I congratulate you for your contribution to San Diego State University, the College of Health and Human Services, and I extend our gratitude and our very best wishes.
We are pleased this year to be offering 2 types of doctoral degrees, a professional doctorate in the Doctor of Audiology and the academic doctorate, the Doctor of Philosophy. Today we recognize all these doctoral candidates from the College of Health and Human Services.
A professional doctorate is the highest professional degree awarded by universities in the United States, while the Doctor of Philosophy is the highest earned academic degree. Our participation in this traditional hooding ceremony signifies the exceptional recognition given by institutions of higher learning to students who have earned either of these degrees.
Would the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Audiology please come forward? Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting Ashley Brooke Cable, who will be hooded by Dr. Peter Torr, Natalie Karen Calderon, who will be honored by Dr. Carol McCursey, Amanda Conrad, who will be hooded by Dr. Laura Dreischbach-Ha, Rachel McNamara Whitekert, who will be hooded by Dr. Laura Dreischbach-Ha also, and Jasmine Hu, who will be hooded by Dr. Stephen Kramer. Mr. President, these candidates, having completed their doctoral studies, have been recommended by the Graduate Council to receive their degree, the Doctor of Audiology.
Upon recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon you the Doctor of Audiology degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please hood our new colleagues. Congratulations, Doctors of Audiology. Please be seated.
Would the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please come forward? Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting Melanie Ding, Public Health with a concentration in health behavior, who will be hooded by Dr. Melbourne Hovell. Jennifer Schwartz, Public Health with a concentration in health behavior, who will also be hooded by Dr. Melbourne Hovell. Mr. President, these candidates, having completed their doctoral studies, have been recommended by the Graduate Council to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon you the Doctor of Philosophy degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please hood our new colleagues. Congratulations, Doctors of Philosophy.
San Diego State University offers the master's degree in 76 different program areas, including the arts, the letters, sciences, and in professional areas. As the titles of the different master's degrees are called, will the candidates for each particular degree please stand and remain standing? Candidates for the Master of Arts in Kinesiology. Candidates for the Masters of Science in Exercise Physiology. Candidates for the Master of Science in Nutritional Sciences. Candidates for the Master of Science in Nutritional Sciences and Exercise Physiology. Candidates for the Master of Science in Public Health. We got some fans there. Candidates for the Master of Public Health. Candidates for the Master of Social Work and Master of Public Health. Candidates for the Master of Social Work. Nothing like a little good competition. Candidates for the Master of Social Work and Juris Doctor. Candidates for the Master of Science in Gerontology. Candidates for the Master of Science in Nursing. And candidates for the Master of Arts in Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences. Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed the requirements for the master's degree. They have been recommended by the Graduate Council to receive the master's degree in subject area matter fields listed in the commencement program.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the master's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated.
We will now proceed to the conferral of bachelor's degrees. Candidates for bachelor's degrees will be presented by Dean Newhoff. In the College of Health and Human Services, undergraduates may earn the Bachelor of Science in Applied Arts and Sciences and the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Please don't anybody worry. You're all going to get your name called and everybody's going to get to walk across the stage. It's my pleasure to introduce the December, May, and summer candidates for the bachelor's degrees. As I call your degree, please stand and remain standing. Bachelor's degrees in health science with an emphasis in public health. Social work. Gerontology. Speech, language, and hearing sciences. Kinesiology. Foods and nutrition. Nursing. Thank you all. You may be seated.
I am delighted to recognize those students whose academic achievements have earned them recognition for outstanding scholarship. Students graduating with extremely high GPAs, cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, are listed in your commencement program. You may also identify those graduates who have earned our highest academic honor, summa cum laude, by the gold honors braid worn over their robe. Will all those students who are graduating with academic honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, please stand. Congratulations. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Carolyn Bogue, who has earned the distinction of Outstanding Graduating Senior in the College of Health and Human Services.
Members of the class of 2012, as chair of the University Senate, I congratulate you on your achievement. President Hirschman, by action of the University Senate, the faculty approves and recommends awarding the degrees listed in the program. All candidates for the bachelor's degree, please rise.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. It is with great pleasure I present this diploma to symbolize the awarding of bachelor's degree to the entire graduating class of the College of Health and Human Services. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Hirschman, Provost Marlin, Dr. Snavely, and Dean Newhoff. On behalf of the class of 2012, I am proud to accept this diploma and bid a grateful farewell to San Diego State University. It is customary at this time for all bachelor candidates to move their tassels from the right side to the left, symbolizing the moment of graduation. Thank you.
Please be seated. I think you can tell why, for me, graduation is the best day of the year, a day of celebration and pride. I hope each of you will embrace the joy of this day and acknowledge those who have supported you to reach it. You've accomplished much, and we're proud of you. I wish for each graduate today what I wish for my own grown children. I hope that you'll continue to learn and grow, that you'll embrace our noblest aspirations, that you'll experience joy, and that ultimately you'll develop to be the person you hope to be. I recognize that some of you may feel uncertainty at this point. It is perfectly natural. I've been at a university as a student or faculty member for 66 semesters. Yes, I'm a 66 semester senior. And every day brings new and unexpected situations. I can, however, assure you that no matter what the twists and turns of the future, you are prepared. You've accomplished much here, and you have the capacity to learn, to grow, and to meet challenges that we can't even envision today. As your life and career develop, we hope you'll return often to your university, to your roots, to your home. We will most assuredly welcome you back. You graduate today with our affection and our respect. We're deeply honored to have shared a part of your life and grateful for the part that you have played in the life of this university. Congratulations, graduates. It is fitting at this time to pay tribute to the San Diego State University students who have put their educations on hold in order to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces. We also want to thank the veterans who are here today for their service to our nation. Would you please stand and be recognized? We thank them and appreciate their sacrifice. It is also fitting to remember our fellow faculty and students who met untimely deaths during the past year and whose names appear on page 31 of the University Commencement program. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you.
One of the finest college recognitions is to be selected from one school as the outstanding graduate. Where appropriate, this occurs at both the undergraduate and the graduate levels, and in turn, these students select who they consider to have been most influential in their lives as a faculty member as they pursued their academic careers. So this is a reciprocal recognition, and one that is greatly respected. Let me introduce you to these fine graduates and their selected faculty. Would all of you please remain standing and hold your applause until they are all introduced. From the School of Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, the undergraduate student is Angela Megan Barber and Professor Mark Kern. The graduate student, Anahita Atasfaros and Professor Linda Cobb. From the School of Social Work, undergraduate student Heather Marzan and Professor Liz Marichal. Graduate student Alyssa Lloyd and Professor Melinda Holman, who could not be on the stage, but they are in the audience today. From the School of Nursing, the undergraduate student is Jessica Hunter with her professor, Caroline Brown. And as the graduate student, Amy Fox and Professor Lorraine Fitzsimmons. From the Graduate School of Public Health, undergraduate student Gaia Hong and Professor Virginia Kreisworth, who could not join us today. And the graduate student Jacqueline Sahagwan D. Vera and Professor Zohir Chowdhury. From the School of Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences, undergraduate student Grace Sit-On and Professor Ignatius Nip, and graduate student Carrie Goodweiler and Professor Jacqueline Cotis. In addition, we ask the parents and families of these outstanding graduates to rise and share in this recognition. Thank you. For anyone who is standing, please be seated. I'm very pleased now to bring back to the podium Mrs. Vicki Shepard, who will be the representative to talk with you about the SDSU Alumni Association.
Thank you very much. One thing I want to say, which is a little bit off script, is that when Marilyn was making the introductions, I actually have 2 master's degrees. I have one from here and one from this other school, which is a master's degree in public administration. I say that because this is the university that I brag about. Whenever I'm out in the world, it is SDSU that I am proud to say I graduated from, and I hope you share that pride. So on behalf of the more than 260,000 living alumni of San Diego State University, I welcome you now to the ranks of the university's alumni. We are pleased to honor you on your commencement day and want to remind you that SDSU Alumni Association will always be here for you. As you make your transition from this campus to the greater community, we hope you'll stay connected with SDSU by joining your alumni association. I did. And remember, whenever your success may lead you, you'll always be part of the Aztec family. So now let us please stand as Tom Bendefredo leads us in singing the Alma Mater. The words of the Alma Mater may be found on page 4 of the commencement program. Thank you.
Hail Montezuma, we with loyal hearts our homage pay, proud working and glorying in the spirit of the Aztec name. To thee, San Diego, and the fond traditions old and new, a tribute raise of lasting praise and steadfast faith. Hail Montezuma.
You may have noticed I changed clothes, changed shoes at any rate. The President's Party will now depart from our stage. And graduates, today is your day. But we know that among your primary supports have been friends and family members. Will the parents, grandparents, spouses, children, and other relatives and friends of today's graduates please stand and be recognized? And now is the moment. We would now like to individually recognize each of our graduates from the College of Health and Human Services, the time to actually graduate. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. William Fallon and Dr. Charles Goering, who will introduce each of our graduates.
Will the candidates for the Master of Art degree in kinesiology please approach the stage? Alex Ross. Salim Woldemarian. Edward Padilla. Marielle Stegmeyer. Karen Rubin. Christian Annalise Piazza. Janice Caitlin Linenberger.
David Wing.
Taylor Morelli.
Jarrett Mayfield.
Ricardo Martinez.
With the Masters in Nutritional Sciences, Angela Barber.
Laura Ensminger.
Patchery Elkins.
Mashi Chalechi. Will the candidates with concurrent Masters in Exercise and Nutritional Science please approach the stage? Leah Garnero.
Leslie Robin Mansour.
Michelle Rathke.
Nicole Miketree.
Will the candidates for the Master in Public Health please approach the stage? Carrie Riesendies.
Danielle Shields.
Tracy Negus.
Timothy Ross Hilfiger.
Christine White.
Christine Alberto.
Samir Abiman Aher.
Jalisha Smith Jacobs.
Brittany Raphael Maury.
Sarah Charlotte Marikas.
Yasmin Amado Vu.
Star Altmansberger.
Kristen Colita.
Nora Kasem.
Shady Dalwadi.
Megan Teresa Miller.
Elizabeth Gaynor.
Stephanie Waits.
Christopher Johansson.
Liliana Sanchez.
Carmen Lavergeta Garcia.
Juan Ramon Betancourt.
Samantha Ponce.
Jameson Gamble.
Melissa Ta.
Jacqueline De Vera.
Victoria Yip Nguyen.
Grace Farinas.
Sarah Elizabeth Meyer.
Catherine Blazer.
Evelyn Lee.
Lucia Camperlango.
Anthony Davis.
Oliver Refugio.
Sabrina Louie.
Samantha Bailey.
Lorena Pacheco.
Jane Kill.
Syra Siddiqui.
Mark Emerson.
Kathleen Therese Yulande.
Catherine Henry.
Tui Win.
Jamie Horton.
Kelly Shermers.
Sobeda Rosalina Torres Palomares.
Joyce Roberta Huey.
Maggie Santabanez.
Tony Michelle Rush.
Sarah Harden.
Amanda Wirtz.
Rachel Mintle.
Shayna Wright.
Melissa Nagatsuka.
Marcela Lopez.
Arturo Mota Ragosa.
Blair Leaf.
Monica Nicole Netherly.
Michael Manessi. The graduate with a concurrent Master of Social Work and Master of Public Health degree, Catherine Gemmel. Will the candidates for the Master of Social Work please approach the stage? Randy Beckman.
Laura Pinelli.
Sierra Reed Hoffman.
Corey Nash.
Nadia Hortensia Camarillo.
Rosa Ventura.
Isela Hernandez.
DeAndrea Monique King.
Christy Marie Nail.
Tanya Victoria Ramirez.
Candy Perla Morales.
Jaime Armando Naranjo.
Bernice Guzman.
Omar Ivan Zavalza.
Penny Garcia.
Chloe Leroy.
Maribel Delgado Onstadt.
Christina Rodriguez.
Nancy Reimers.
Nancy Sandoval.
Lyoko Franklin.
Cheryl Denise Williams.
Nicole Durand.
Lauren Whitty.
Jillian Pickering.
Esperanza Basa.
Claudia Llamas.
Jonah Stolman.
Uba Ahmed.
George Dwyer.
April Pearl Files.
Alexis George.
Catherine Rowe.
Caroline Higgins.
Stephanie Ann Ackroyd.
Bernard Casey.
Sahar Zadikpur.
Eric Luciano.
Saima Bahramzi.
Kelly Eilert.
Rachel Prince McClenahan.
Angelina Valdespino.
Carl Diertz.
Bridget Peterson.
Patricia Ryan Salati.
Stephanie Smith Colt.
Hugh Duan Bui.
Casey Crawford.
Hazel Faye Alvarez Dela.
Alejandra Navarro Renaga.
Eleanor Isadora Corcoran.
Erenka Korb.
Courtney Lynn Miller.
Tess Banco.
Rachel Mitchell.
Timothy Heine.
Michelle Lahotte.
Olga Yalsheva.
Holly Elizabeth Barron.
Emily Melissa Brody Remba.
Alyssa Lynn Lloyd.
Lara Breen Falkowski.
Dylan Curtis Hunt.
Kelly Marie Dwyer.
Sahar Gayemi.
Vanessa Young.
Nina Mahichich.
Kathleen Baker.
Jenny Turbeek.
Sarah Kate Kaltenbach.
Ana Lucia Valladares.
Ruth Selassie.
Huin Hannah Nguyen.
Tammy Pham.
Megan Komatsi.
Melissa Sanchez.
Kelly Renee Jones Carl.
Esther Izquierdo Hemen.
Jessica Hodges. Ellen Young. The candidates for the concurrent Master of Social Work and Juris Doctorate degree, please approach the stage. Charity Ann Lazari.
Joseph Gavin.
The candidates for the Master of Science degree in Gerontology, please approach the stage. Nedra Olivia Casas.
Ann Fowler Smith.
Christopher Duke. The candidates for the Master of Science degree in nursing, please approach the stage. Carolyn Lynn Harris.
Sinophakish Tisagai Tisama.
Erin Juanita Murray.
Do my best. Essie Asawaporn Mongkon.
Susie Pencog.
Yours is easy. Melissa Yeager.
Tamitha Stroh.
Ellen Fleischman.
Noelle Griffith.
Elizabeth Zuluaga.
Dave Jenkins.
Tony Torres.
Santa Ponce.
Jamie Hare.
Beth DeCordova.
Melissa Stinson.
Bethel Kruger.
Anjali Spalding.
Rebecca Jackson.
Kate Clarkson.
Amy Fox.
Maureen Peters.
Will the candidates for the Master of Arts degree in Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences please approach the stage? Sarah Bailey.
Marisa Saradakis.
Nicole Brianne Rosner.
Alexandria Trebush.
Caitlin Condon.
Victoria Emiko Loenza.
Erica Palmatier.
Ashley Barber.
Sarah Frazee.
Nicole Rosenblum.
Alexa Dell.
Megan Brendel.
Kathleen Buczynski.
Jennifer Morris.
Vanessa Garcia.
Christina Kelton.
Jesse Stein.
Sarah Haugen.
Heather Che Moberg.
Erica Swadner.
Laura Vaughn.
Melaine Gaines.
Lauren Davis.
Alexandra Graft.
Laurel Butcher.
Amanda Olson.
Teresa L. Sprinkles.
Lauren Lay. You give that to that.
Daniela Cherboski.
Rebecca Poppin.
Jackie Mendez.
Deborah Wong.
Natalie Rose Spino.
Carrie Goodweiler.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science please approach the stage? Angelica Robles.
Alexis Montano.
Crystal Mendez.
Heel Ha.
Ramla Mohamud.
Aishatu Sule.
Shukri Hussain.
Wait. Jacqueline Laura Mezzacapa.
Megan Ruiz.
Samantha Eggers.
Miles Taylor Compton.
Alan Yanaga.
Mystique McCormick.
Jeremy Arceo.
Ashley Messiah.
Nathan Figueroa.
Vanessa T. Malong.
Katrina Buwan.
Leah Prejoles.
Chanel Johnson.
Raquel Ann Posadas.
Kathleen Ann Gunn.
Rosemary Ann Saldana.
Sophia Chung.
Sierra Dawn Hill.
Jennifer Aline Roberts.
Tran Lee.
Justine Ariel Sabato.
Iman Ottman.
Aiden Sagai.
Jamie Lee Jamie Lee Jacobo Devanesha.
Sherlene Ignacio.
Mai Tran.
Grace Stadios.
Jia Hong.
Myra Melissa Hernandez.
Geraldine Silva.
Jennifer Chow.
Melina Matuchan.
Carla Nunez.
Maiden Terry.
Leah Elizabeth Lenz.
Jennifer Delgadillo.
Chelsea Marie Lytle.
Chelsea LaKeegan.
Erica Renee Miller.
Alexandra Marie Cunha.
Megan Nicole Demers.
Jacqueline Felix.
Megan Reese Mermack.
Nicole Davis.
Heather Salgado.
Heather Forgy.
Katie Bailey Pandolfi.
Nicole Jackman.
Taylor Melton.
Michael Irwin Merriam.
Jeannie Lee.
Nicole Radovich.
Lelaine Jebb.
Stephanie Knox.
Connie Sampasong.
Tiffany Fraser.
Emily Rose Wolf.
Erin Elizabeth Esky.
Brittany Kaylin Campbell.
Emily Whitney.
Christy Michelle Allen.
Jessica Scudé.
Lizelle Del Fiero.
Kathy Lynn Datwin.
Darren Viado.
Abigail Eruskin.
Victoria Marriott.
Alyssa Venegas Gamalinda.
Marvick David.
Brianna French Stoddart.
Jennifer Reiner.
Alexandra Olivares.
Megan Rose McCabe.
Allison Bowers.
Francesca Denise Collins.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree in social work please approach the stage? Elizabeth Sarah Roscoes.
Taryn Borsch.
Delvine Tahir.
Parwin Tahir.
Lauren Gray.
Nicole Menard.
Annabelle Lana.
Lene Wright.
Sharon Feliciano.
Pamela Meza.
Noelia Almendarez.
Paul Buinica.
Amy J. Hoyt.
Benjamin Murray.
Yesenia Yanes.
Carla Escamilla.
Danica Thibodeau.
Chelsea Caceres.
Alejandra Cruz.
Agnes Cole.
Giannina Leva.
Sade Burrell.
Alonso Dominguez.
Shelly Joya.
Heather Suzanne Berner.
Jessica Guardado.
Ileana Ortiz Rojas.
Hold on a second. Cynthia Silvestre.
Josephina Sowers.
Lorena Piñon.
Carlos Hernandez.
Margarita Aro.
Melissa Martinez Escalante.
Natalie Escamilla.
Ingrid Bobadilla.
Berenice Perez.
Angelica Trinidad Bautista.
Leslie Puga.
Gabriela Ochoa.
Victor Gonzalez.
Jessica Gonzalez.
Rochelle Bunton Sr.
Cynthia Mendez.
Merdin Abdul.
Maria Alejandra Contreras.
Tatiana Caicedo.
Caitlin Weiser.
Jessica LaBelle.
Linda Kofer.
Melissa Cozell.
Brittany Tong.
Jonna Lee Gomez.
Preston Nguyen Tong.
Virginia Crystal Avila.
Melissa Anne Marie Verduga Stirk.
Maya Malixi.
William Rocha.
Dulce Reyes Ramirez.
April Tataran.
Brenda Gomez Perez.
Sadia Hassan Ali.
Crystal Alvarado Acevedo.
Delia Liliana Machado.
Candice Navis.
Shelby Alexis Ross.
Madeline Stonier.
Rachel Bennett.
Heather Joan Marzan.
Ruby Lee.
Marie Hernante Cadet.
Not no. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree in gerontology please approach the stage? Shanika Webb.
Shantae Monet Battle.
Sharika Renee Beckwith.
Hersey Omar.
Christy Yvette Hollis.
Rajan Sally.
Stuart Mizokami.
Chitapon Lasoth.
Alejandra Banuelos.
Monica Honghua.
Samantha Marquez.
Kathleen Noriega.
Janisha Scales.
Natalie Lee Colker.
Regina Bolin.
Marcella Daher.
Melanie Myers.
Brittany Dejon Armstrong.
Megan Punzalan.
Kathleen Solano.
Lori Jane Lorente Nafaretti.
Jennifer Hayoung Yoon.
Zabiba Adam.
Ladon Arab.
Aini Arab.
Anthony Dominguez Manabat.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree in Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences please approach the stage? What's that middle name? Tiffany Swan Owenby.
Carrie Wilkie.
Alana Buffington.
Amy Antoine.
Sarah Benjamin.
Brittany Paletta.
Mor Osofsky.
Jillian Santucci.
Julia Yet.
Catherine Brianna Mahan.
Heidi Michelle Nessenson.
Carolyn Bogue.
Sierra Holly Gordon.
Kelsey Cushing.
Victoria Katomsky.
Catherine Sarah Womble.
Grace Sitton.
Isaac Garza.
Crystal Castorena.
Ashley Boyd.
Leslie Cardenas.
Natalie Sullivan.
Vivian Rubiano.
Jordan Senaseth.
Tiffany Hernandez.
Jennifer Boyden.
Monique Swift.
Andrea Turner.
Caitlin Woodland.
Shannon Hall.
Angela Kozak.
Tara Lapointe.
Perry Sereno Smith.
Brooke Pleward.
Megan K. Saul.
Diana Marie Garcia.
Kevin Edward Elliott.
Sienna Rubio.
Laura Renee Wozniak.
Julianne Lee Thomas.
Rebecca Eldridge.
Amanda Mays.
Hannah Elise Martin.
Callie Elizabeth Nobriga.
Margaret Marie Dunlap.
Hannah Louise Pearl.
Christy Florence College.
Charlotte Renee Cantillon.
Mackenzie Faye Erkenbeck.
Rachel Victoria Hernandez.
Erin Elizabeth Turner.
Brittany Chilson.
Rachel Sims.
Arturo Beltran.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in Kinesiology please approach the stage? Vin Dang.
Ray Layug.
Wilson Ng.
Natalie Rowan.
Austin Louise Abruscato.
Nicole Daher.
Daniela Garcia.
Allison Hall.
Melissa Bunn.
Kelsey Michelle Coles.
Stephen Schaefer.
Eric Yee.
Brittany Dorothy Torion.
Alina Johnson.
Christina Del Rosario Marintes.
Brianna Jerlina.
Samantha Ilogan.
Aaron Bay.
Richard Scott Dainty.
Katie Stewart.
Heather Takahashi.
Imelda Rodriguez.
Sasha Patrice Daniels.
Claudia Quiros.
Allison Dudzik.
Elena Toda.
Stephen Wong.
Kimberly Horstman.
Annette Amio Aquino.
Jesse Newell.
Sierra Paula Borig.
Mark Prophet.
Chloe Ham Banyales.
Tuesday Rose Jost.
Michael Carba.
Alexis Jones.
Alden Blair.
Lindsay Ann Bertrand.
Erica Leanne Boy.
Jose Rodriguez.
Kevin Rodriguez.
Kathleen Thornburg.
Brenda Guzman.
Garrett Giles.
Marika DeKoning.
Jenna Dubiansky.
Adam Basilaire.
Hannah Alt.
Todd Trevison.
Stephanie Alvarado.
Andrea Jackson.
Aaron Salazar.
Jeff Mueller.
Evan Rowley.
Michael Gonzalez.
Jessica Michelle Rojas.
Danielle Burt.
Kyla Coogan.
Danielle Justin.
Jason Averia.
Matthew Rodriguez.
Marissa Christine Hamlin.
Leanne Elise Krieger.
Is it 2? Yeah, really long.
Michael Tu.
Ivan Esparza.
Brigitte Bruce.
Carissa Jones.
Karina Patricia Tijerina.
Danielle Renee Kujak.
Alexandra Julia Lamorel.
Maritza Joivana Garcia.
Alicia Nuno.
Heather McFadden Melcher.
Vincent Jimenez.
Tiffany Cadell.
Lysander Luansing Jr.
Roberto F. Moreno.
Shelby McDonald.
Jennifer Ferrer.
Cassandra Clark.
Samantha Joanne Beasley.
Jesus Bejorquez.
Victor Bernal.
Long Vong.
Tien Cao.
Christina Shamilova.
Marty Chun.
Kyle Crowther.
Jordan Weller.
Lindsay Miller.
Erica Eileen Mann.
Stephen Cuff.
Nathan Muskies.
Brian Hawkins.
Caitlin Winnicott.
Felipe Cesati.
Jess Baird.
Gregory Lewis Scott Jr.
Jordan Napoleon Mojica.
Stephanie Henderson.
Garrett Wu.
Ashton Nicholas Gabriel Rosemond.
Eric Sum.
Kelly Menden.
Quizette San Miguel Valera.
Cameron Kai Hampton.
Joel Alfredo Ruiz Barrientos.
Sarah Lasham.
Eric Stephen Jahan.
Jamie Ray Rose Charcho.
Kathleen Marie Olson.
Giuseppe Emmanuel Cosante Jr.
Amy Lynn Finch.
Liana Feiner.
Lisa Marie Belden.
Eric Hardman.
Seth Evan Brody.
J.D. Walters.
Michael Rocky Russo.
Wilbert Lee Smith III.
Derek Michael Gersh.
Jessica Potter.
Eric Castagner.
Danielle Clough.
Sherry Gordon.
Darian Kimball.
Shandon Fowler.
Hillary Marie Beard.
Allison Wills.
Brittany Call.
Michelle Helen Boyer.
Jeremy Frayden.
Christine Negretti.
Leah Elizabeth Sturdivant.
Jeffrey Wake.
David Betty.
Marissa Mariel Solorza.
Ediberto Lara.
Stephanie Noel Ma.
Brianna Noel Richardson.
Bob Kim.
Drew Clark.
Michael Migsy Ethier.
Corina Ned.
Yazan Haddad.
Bryce Rosby.
Joshua James Copeland Day.
Vander Carlo Javier Castillo.
Wesley Wyman Tom.
Lorraine Danielle Granado.
Leah May Zavrid.
Kimberly Nicole Ariza.
Kendall Stewart.
Alexi Danielle Sanchez.
Valerie Ann Pintar.
Samantha Miyoko Kotaki.
Jack Spencer McKnight.
Courtney Seibert.
Alex Russell Harrington.
Rachel Morris.
Hannah Hoffman.
Blair Arceo.
Heather Tasselmeyer.
Darren Abadesa.
Emily Shawish.
Geraldine Acosta Rojas.
Jasmine Burton.
Karen Lynn Lally.
Stephen Kelso.
Ronald Kabading.
Joseph Molart.
Michael J. Sneed.
Daniel Adam Ortega.
Malin Emerson.
Sean Magoffnia Pangelinen.
Carrie Elizabeth Kevens.
Pena. Jennifer Pena.
Henry Morris Jr.
Jerry Glenn Madrid Rapello.
Jeremy Robert Sachs.
Kristen Nicole Montgomery.
Cheech De La Rosa.
Armando Aguilar.
Jana Tokunaga.
Katie Bomba.
Jaime Carranza.
Taylor McLaughlin.
Matthew Zeldin.
Justin Chow.
Motoki Nakamura.
Anthony Corregidor.
Randall Leoncio.
Ryan Bones.
Cassandra Hawes.
Calvin Sun.
Megan Marie Peterson.
Leah DeLuca.
Haley Nicole Hull.
Robert King.
Connor Mulligan.
Brian James Mayoral.
Vanessa Garcia.
Jean Metzger.
Marissa Lopez.
Katie Manley.
Emily Frank.
Dominique Allen.
Kayla Thompson.
Cameron Brown.
Ryan Agassid.
Vu Tran.
Cynthia Chin.
Brandy Holmes.
Jennifer Christine Casal.
Sarah Takahashi.
Kalina Peva.
Joseph Flynn Niederberger.
Emily Shantz.
Stephanie Oyan.
Cameron McCormick.
Daisuke Saiki.
Ayana Lynn Coleman.
Freddie Ruiz.
Alexander Kirshner.
Alex Jamerson.
Elena Hale.
Noreta Cabrera.
Charlotte Hadaway.
Tommy Daniel Banks.
Alexandria Gonzalez.
Brian L. Cohn.
Daniel Ryan.
Alexis Klazuski.
Daniel James Madison.
Michelle Oberstadt.
Sheldon McLonkey.
Kevin Trong.
Kelsey Walk.
Steve Young.
Sean Reynolds.
Brett Goldstein.
Anthony Hall.
Kylie Munson.
Adam DeYoung.
Alex Fuller.
Andrew Metzler.
Patricia Bordelazzo.
Rampton Kuchek.
Darren Blair.
Catherine May Anstead Harrington.
Karen Gail Barzilai.
Jenny Yonker.
Alyssa Michelle Woods.
Megan Yasmin Bagay.
Timothy Marriott.
Diana King.
Amber Gallagher.
Alexandra Zawilski.
Marissa Bernstead Torres.
Ann Denstead.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in Foods and Nutrition please approach the stage? Laurel Eden Nelson.
Jessica Dodson.
Erica Ford.
Catherine Haid.
Kristen Golan.
Ashley Luciano.
Erica Ruiz.
Leah Canada.
Danielle Figueroa.
Sarah Kathleen Layton.
Mirabella Radulescu.
Rebecca Sullivan.
Chelsea Burney.
Jeffrey Lustgarden.
James Alvazurez.
Brittany Michelle McGettrick.
Abigail Johnson.
Caitlin Cushman.
Kayleen Elizabeth Wood.
Dora Elia Valenzuela.
Mariam Zarai.
Nicole Principi.
Rebecca Moreno Hay.
Aaron Alejandro Gill.
Kristen Marie Carroll.
I'm sorry.
Ashley Lauren Weiss.
Jennifer Michelle Legrand.
Stephanie Lynn Fensky.
Nicole Van Tress.
No. Anita Atashfaraz.
We keep that.
Patricia May Garcia.
Hannah Magoon.
Zach Clayton.
Brianna Piazza.
Danielle Goldblatt.
Bianca De La Torre.
Chloe Marks.
Erica Christine Taryn.
Megan Renee Waller.
Janice Ferrer.
Vanessa Ann Yantos.
Sarah McBride.
Mallory Gross.
Nicole Rochelle.
Edgar Gomez.
Yesenia Alvarado.
Brianda Padilla.
Carla Salcido.
Ana Gomez.
Yasmin Balbas.
Rosella Telles.
Lillian Paulette Garcia.
Shauna Ratto.
Betty Lozano Realpa.
Sarai Alvarado.
Kelsey Wright.
Diem Duong.
Megan McMullen.
Diana Becker.
Katie Woff.
The candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in nursing, please approach the stage. Kathleen Cruz Quilao.
Eileen Chavez Aguayo.
Danielle Ann Balaje Apuntar.
Maram Rayad Ali.
Maria Ashley Bartlett.
Jessica Noel Cruz.
Marilyn Mayoyo.
Jordan Alexandra David.
Lisa Swanson.
Alexis Huff.
Sarai Quintero.
Kylie Griffin.
Adriana Ivan Chavez.
Jack Campbell.
Kevin Swoop.
Lauren Cheney.
Melissa Eileen Artiega.
Lauren Meesey.
Alyssa Foote.
Jessica Marks.
Shannon Prescott.
Liat Berkman.
Alyssa Unden.
Samantha Ashley Kennedy.
Elizabeth Paige Campbell.
Maricel Flores.
Kara Elise Magnuson.
James Zaff.
Mitzi Dalit Albano.
Caitlin Hope Cobb.
Summer Buchanan.
Jacqueline Wynn.
Sharice Mendoza.
Ken Bychak.
Heather Alice Lang.
Danae Coleman.
Francis Gundia.
Nurses!
Christian Rosso.
Jessica Hunter.
Christopher Solon.
Jawan Iskander.
Sophia Sock.
Leanne Adan.
Christine Joy Doliente.
Soparacha Slacketh.
Laura Ibarra.
Jadaline Fajardo Felizardo.
Darrell Joyce Prachados.
Yangri Kim.
Teresina Santiago.
Ronalyn Ann Marmolejo.
Giomar Chavez.
Eartha Moore.
Stephanie Schaefer.
Charlene Vellis.
Sarah Sabir.
Angelica Robles.
Angela White.
Sarah Garza.
Emily Schnecker.
Emily Icasas.
Nicole Panzer.
James Bradley.
Janet Hua.
Lana Le Navarrete.
Audra Andraken.
Lindsay Farrar.
Jamie Jengreen del Rosario Saluta.
Patrick Rosano.
Crystal Marie Osteria Ramirez.
Maria Cristina Valoria.
Stephanie Valenzuela.
Martha Abraham. Lee Truon.
Christine Alferos.
Okay, everybody have a seat. Believe it or not, our commencement ceremonies are now concluded. But being a dean, I have some final instructions for everybody. After the recessional by the platform party, the marshals will lead members of the College of Health and Human Services class of 2012 as they recess out of Viejas Arena. All of you who are guests of the graduates, please proceed to the upper exits. We ask for your cooperation so that our graduates may recess quickly and easily from their seats. Graduates, please remain seated until your marshal requests your row to rise and recess. They will begin with the first rows in front. Congratulations to everybody!